Und hallo Hintergrund zurück bei Honkai und wir machen hier weiter mit dem ersten Akt Aufbruch. Wir müssen jetzt Feinern folgen, um Serene zu besuchen. Let's go.
Found you.
That?
Wer ist das?
Goodness, look at you rushing about. You've got the poor swing all startled. It's that deja vu.
Hab ich mir ein DJ von?
Something wrong? What do you see?
Oh, nothing much. Just suddenly felt a strange connection. Look at you, leaves in your hair. Were you sleeping in a tree again? Or was it the wheat fields this time? At least brush yourself off before wandering around.
Come on, I'm not a kid anymore. You're the only one who still treats me like one.
Sure. You may have the height advantage, but when it comes to maturity, I'm leagues ahead of you. Still fantasizing about being in heroic adventures and imagining yourself as one of the characters? That's the kind of thing kids do, not grown-ups. Don't you agree? And since you're playing along with his antics, who are you pretending to be today?
Today, she's going with Stellaron Hunter.
Steal a heart hunter? Planning to steal someone's heart, are we? Switching roles again? What happened to being the valiant hero from a distant shore who made that solemn pact to learn the sword?
Spare me. Can we not bring this up? Speaking of which, what about those oracle cards? We haven't done divination in forever. Why the sudden interest?
I was just about to tell you. Earlier, while napping on the swing, I had the strangest dream. There was this mysterious voice in my dream, calling out for something.
Wait, you had that dream too?
Yes, you too? That would explain this lingering sense of unease, which made me think of those old oracle cards I used to play with as a kid. Though the Ornyx prophecies were always hit or miss.
Yeah, all the kids would get so excited drawing cards like ruler or warrior, but throw fits over devil or drunkard and demand a redo. If you just redo it when you don't like the result, what's the point of divination?
The blessing of childhood. Believing the gods might not notice our little corner of ID Silicii, willing to let our small deceits slide. Still, fate is absolute. After all, we never really know just—
Anyway, let's go to our old secret base and look for those oracle cards. Now, where did we hide those?
I can think of a few spots. Let's go check it out. In a village this size, I bet all our childhood treasures are exactly where we hid them.
Mm-hmm. Time must be keeping them safe for us. Well, those were the days. We'd always meet either by that statue in the village or right here.
Right? And I remember you never used the front door when you wanted me to come play. You always climbed over the wall. You were such mischief makers. Just like a certain someone who has a habit of showing up unexpectedly. Right? I bet she said something clever just now.
Hey, I was just copying those storybook heroes. They never take the beaten path.
Still, it's embarrassing. I've been the only one here for a while, and I haven't kept up with the cleaning. With so many spots to check, where should we even start? Come to think of it, I haven't checked the roof in forever.
All right, let's split up. I'll handle the yard. You check the upper floor.
I wonder what the view's like from up there.
Wonder how pomegranate
Worth checking out?
good taste.
Machst du denn hier?
The girl before you carries an air of mystery, her secrets elusive, yet her demeanor toward you is exceptionally warm. You can't help but wonder, could there really be some kind of mental connection?
The view here hasn't changed a bit. You know, besides the swing under the big tree, this has to be my favorite spot in all of ID Silicii. I remember drawing ID Silicii as a child, nestled between the sea and the mountains. I'd always stop where the sky met the sea, and the world beyond was just too vast to imagine. I always said I'd become the next priest of time, just because I heard prophecies as a child. But here's the thing. The more divinations I do, the more doubt creeps in. I want to believe the prophecies, but actually leaving ID Silicii. Where will that waiting ship take us, I wonder?
Here they are, the Oracle cards.
I've captured it all in my heart. This view, and most precious of all, my childhood friends. There we go. Looks like the gods do listen to our thoughts.
Here it is. This is the box where we kept the cards.
But the cards are gone. Who could have taken them?
Huh? What's this underneath?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti.
Hey, don't go changing the words.
I see now. Those sneaky little ones. So that's what they've been up to.
Ah, the ones from Remembrance Maze, you mean?
Yep. Let's head to the back of the courtyard.
The entrance should be around here somewhere.
Right here. The path to the maze is hidden under all these weeds. It's been too long since we visited the fairies.
Did you forget? We used to visit them all the time when we were little. All right, let's do this. These weeds... Pretty sure this is it? Should be this way. There it is!
Once you get through the tight squeeze in the hollow, you'll reach their dwelling.
I wonder if I can still squeeze through there.
Maybe worry more about whether the fairies will let you in. After all, the Remembrance Maze has an invitation-only rule.
Lead the way then, partner. Regardless, how about we try getting through the hollow first?
After you, then.
What? Oh, sure, I'll go first.
So hasty, as always. Looks like it's just us now. Care to finish that chat? To be honest, from the moment I saw the cute note left by the fairies, my intuition became even more certain. Perhaps when we step into the maze again after all these years, the wheels of fate will finally start turning. What if I am? What would you do? Just kidding. Don't read too much into it. But you know what? Even if fate is set on its path, no matter where it steers the world, if we're together, there's nothing to worry about, right? So, if you're willing... Forget it. If the wheels do begin to turn, that's when I'll make my request.
I made it! Oh, that wasn't easy. I can't remember the last time I came here.
Wait a minute. Are you? Look who it is! Reenie and Snowy! Whoa! Look who's finally back, Memmy! Snowy, you've grown so tall and dashing. I couldn't even tell it was you at first.
We had to grow up. Sometime.
But look at Reenie. She hasn't changed one bit. How fascinating.
Perhaps I'm like you, Rayleigh Mem. Just another fairy of the maze.
An organization? Hardly. They're not that organized. They didn't even have proper names before we came along. Dolimem, Rayleigh-mem, Mealy-mem, Folly-mem. I've missed these cute little troublemakers. We used to gather around the fire, singing and dancing, imagining...
Oh, how good you, Snowy. You swore you wouldn't forget about us. But you were gone so long, you almost did.
Oh, he's just copying those bards from his stories, being all melodramatic. He couldn't forget about you all, even if he tried. Actually, we're here for the oracle cards. Have you seen them?
Oh, the oracle cards. Right. The chief asked us to get those.
Chief? You mean Dolly-mem? What do they need the cards for? If they want a reading, they could just ask me.
Oh, I'm not sure. But Chief specifically wanted to meet with you all. Let's see. They should be... That's it! This way, everyone! Watch your step. The trunk's slippery.
Why do leaves and branches grow? Which way does the wind blow? In Remembrance Maze depths we seek to find the answers future left. Welcome back, my dear children.
Right? Though Dolly-mem always says they're just
That ain't
songs, not
poesie.
poetry.
Oh, Chief, you haven't changed a bit. Still so full of life.
Oh, no need to fuss, my child. You haven't forgotten, have you? As long as our songs are sung, just as our paths stay forever linked. Here, take it. I'm sorry I had to resort to such methods to bring you here.
My book of oracle cards. Thank you for keeping it safe.
Still, bringing us here like this after so long is some...
Yes, the Veil of Evernight whispers to us once more. It tells of a new fairy who will soon enter the maze. Indeed, every time a new fairy arrives in the maze, it means that beyond the veil, in the vast lands far from Ides Elysiae, a great calamity is on the horizon.
But if that's the case, our journey...
will have to be cancelled. If disaster's coming, we should stay in Ides Elysiae just to be safe.
We weren't planning to be gone for long. Just enough time to hone our abilities. Finan would train in Castrum Kremnos, while I would seek the Fake Titan's blessing in Yanis. Then we'd return to Ides Elysiae to help keep our village safe.
It's okay. I can still practice my swordplay here. Something, well... probably.
That's not very convincing. Here's a thought. Let's have Cyrene do a reading. If fate wishes to show us its path, we might find...
But what if we don't like what the cards tell us? Never thought of doing it that way before. Thanks, partner. We'll do it your way. Whatever the cards show, we'll face it to...
Ask with a true heart, and truth shall answer in kind. Close your eyes, and let's open the oracle card book. Let your thoughts flow like stars drifting on the river, carried by fireflies and gentle winds. Your destinies flowing now. Shall we begin? Oh my! The cards are quite responsive today. Very well. Let's see what future the... Behold, the Weaver. It connects the romantic threads of the chrysalis of gold, weaving all destinies into golden silk that flows toward the most brilliant, magnificent.
The dance of thread and blade set the stage. So shall it end as gracefully as it started.
Such elegance. The gold weaver must be of noble birth, such high standing.
The Deliverer. According to the tripartite prophecy, this card means absolute harmony and perfection. In fact, it's the only oracle card without a dark side.
What, no divine whispers this time?
Oh, silly. This is simply the card you drew for yourself.
The sleepy village of Ides Elysiae, in just one fleeting moment, welcomed an array of legendary figures. The Weaver, Gatekeep. Their stories and wishes showed the village boy glimpses of a world larger than he'd ever imagined. They brought tales of raging battles, of cities crowned in holy light, and of wonders beyond his understanding. Once, these were just images on his friend's oracle cards, and yet destiny now stirs in resonance with them, and now they are right in front.
The Deliverer?
Ah, my child. It seems you're destined to bear the wishes of many, to answer the world's call.
Bear their wishes?
Yes, just like Kefali, standing eternal atop the mountain.
My parents, they only wished for me to grow up, well, to help around the village, stay out of trouble. Mrs. Pythias wished for more books in her little schoolhouse, wanted us to all learn and grow. And little Piso, he wants to grow up strong like its father, to become a hunter. Is that my purpose? To fulfill their wishes?
Perhaps. For a true deliverer, such wishes are but droplets in an ocean. After all, Kefali bears the weight of the entire world.
Right. How could any human possibly measure up to a Titan?
I wonder too.
What's this?
What you see are futures written in the cards. Or rather, the people you'll meet on your journey. Sometimes, fate can guide us when we're lost. Let's consult fate itself. Maybe then, and learn just how many burdens one must bear to become a true deliverer.
Well, if it isn't our little deliverer. My wish. Just let me wine and dine and soak up the sun for another right, Princess Home Buddy? A cipher, that's not how I see it. My one wish is to find that missing piece in my life, to feel someone's embrace once more. That warmth. I've felt it before, and it's my dearest memory. And speaking of riches, for someone with all those treasures behind your divine power, you've led a pretty cheap life. Ouch! Where did that come from? Right for the jugular, huh? about our friend from the Grove?
My wish came true before I touched the sky. I transformed my healing power into gentle sunlight, distributing it equally to every life I cherished and loved.
You two are so selfless, aren't you? You know what? I did have one wild dream. To know what it feels. Just think, if I traded places with that seamstress, me in the mansion, her on the streets. I'd like to see her.
I can't disagree with you. Warm embrace. They're all wishing for a kind.
Fine, my student. Must we go? Listen well. My life's work is done.
Isn't he... You know, I mean, I just daydream of... Well, that's... something.
Feinen? Since when did you become so timid? Asking such
What's that supposed to mean? What's with that No way I become friends with this half-naked show-off, right? Just what kind of life?
What are you mumbling to? The wishes of the Kremnon. I survived 1,000 deaths only. Feinen. Never mind. My wish is simple.
Nothing but violence still.
Still.
Personal wishes? I have none. Only the era nova matters. The world's rebirth. Yet, if I am to weave a new era, then it may be one where kindness and her cleaners shall never. These crawling parasites have no place.
That noble lady? The way... That's exactly the feeling I'm getting.
Teacher, perhaps you could share your...
Oh, Snowy. You want to know about our... I wish to meet Tree and Aggie. I want to finally... Are we...
Those wishes are
Then we
only...
mark these words tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
So tell me, has the uncertainty in your heart begun to fade?
So many faces in my future. So many wishes. Still, why would fate choose to show us this path?
What's weighing on your mind?
Didn't you say disaster would strike Amphorius? If so, shouldn't Cyrene and I stay in Ides Elysiae? How could we possibly meet all these people? That's wonderfully optimistic. Cyrene, may I have that deliverer card?
Of course.
Although those voices, visages, and wishes may seem far away now, I can't ignore the sense that something is calling me, bidding me to take a hold of it.
In that case, accept this gift. Oracle cards carrying time's wisdom, blessed by Orynyx. May they journey with you, become your memories, and spark rippling waves of...
I'll hold these words close to my heart, but now that I'm holding them...
What? What's happening?
Everyone, we've got big trouble. Burning, smoke everywhere. It's all coming from beyond the main.
What's going on?
It's here. The seeds of disaster have already taken hold. Sooner than we had foreseen this time. Not even the Veil of Evernight could she...
You mean... Heidi's Lizzie will be swept up in the
I'm afraid so. My children, take shelter in the Membrance Maze.
But my parents... The whole village... You're right.
This is beyond any Titan. It's an unspeakable... The Black Tide.
Not even Titans can...
Yes. We don't wish...
Finan, what path do we take?
I learned the sword to protect those close to me. If I run...
Then we know what we must do.
Indeed. Our friend is right. We must... Forgive me, Chief, but Heidi's a...
Very well.
With me, Cyrene. Even without a sword, I'll take a rake.
Deliverer. The card's truth extends beyond its mere literal meaning. Not someone perfect from the start, standing high above, casting, but one who starts small, from a humble village. When we were little, I told him I wished this world would never need a deliverer. Now that wish has shattered. And all of this happened because you believed in him, friend. Shall we? It's only when you're by our side that Finan and I...
Oh, such cruel irony. Though destined to bear the world's burden, this boy can never become the hero to bring forth. Follow their path. Bear witness as this man. Watch this memory play out its final act. Then you'll see why his dream of deliverance. A sun red as blood, wheat fields turning to dust. In that moment, the boy stood.
These creatures... Someone... Anyone... No. You... Are you... No. Olivia. Please. Stop. Olivia. I'm so sorry. And these monsters, they're all... Why? Why is this happening?
When the black tide arrived, the wavering boy found resolve in his companions, and together they ran toward their first battlefield. In the far-off future, the land of Anforius would bear the marks of the hero's footsteps, and when dawn broke over scorched earth, a boy covered in his home, his past, his name, all buried beneath the soil. His feet carried him forward, over the pillar of stone, beyond the chalice of plenty. He wandered, without direction, like a withered leaf drifting in the wind, through countless city-states. The smiling visage of the white-haired swordsman was, yet he did not walk without purpose. deep in his heart, a voice always guided him forward. Those words his friend spoke long ago, when his journey began.
Protect those whom...
The words were few, but they gave him all the certainty.
That's what it means to be ordinary and choose to be more.
Onward he walked, until the call of the flame chase journey thundered across the land. In the vision painted by prophecy, humanity would triumph over the gods, seize the core flames.
Yet losses are a constant on the flame chase journey, where life too seems as small as a speck. Only one who treats the world as their teacher can bear its eventual destiny.
The voice within spoke.
No matter. My existence.
When the Gold Weaver called, he answered, traveling to the holy city. There the elders met his warrior's spirit, with nothing but scorn, condemning him to the barracks in derision. No one saw it coming. Not the world, not even him. Yet, and there, at last, he found the ones who would walk.
Do 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 do. Akt 2, die Prüfung.
This is the abyss of fate. Hold on. Finance here too? And is that mighty and...
And now, Act 2 of all.
They're evacuating the temple. Why now? Are you insane? That blonde man is the Crown Prince of Kremnos. Mess with him, and every last person in this city could wind up dead.
Calm yourselves. The Holy Maiden has everything under control. We need only wait patiently.
Behold, it is the month of Gate, light calendar 4926. The Crown Prince of Kremnos, Mighty-Mos, as you know, though Mighty-Mos was proud, he did not engage in needless violence. He challenged the elders of Akama to a duel, not for glory, but for the rights and dignity of his people, to ensure they wouldn't live as second-class citizens in foreign lands. After Aglaya's mediation, Funen met Mighty Moses' challenge as the Elder's representative. This so, as Funen's most important companion, his lifelong...
Is this your idea of an honorable duel?
Bloodshed isn't the way. We and Aggie don't want to see Chrysoceres turn on each other. True warriors know when to sheathe their blades. The impartial Talantan shows something that has more weight than the fate.
Which means only those who understand the world's weight are worthy to carry it. Well, Kremnoan, looks like you won't be able to punch your way through this one.
It makes no difference. One last chance, new recruit. Walk away, and I'll spare you him otherwise. Come and face me.
Hard to imagine they once clashed like this. Holy Maiden, I can't help but feel like a pawn that has stumbled into some great...
Every hero was once a child. And
That's so. Look at me. Just a
what if we told you this...
Are you saying that Lady Goldweaver is
Every Chrysosaur is indispensable to the flame chase journey. And you and the Crown Prince of Krem with the dual marks.
True enough.
Spoken like a
That's right, comrade. It's time for us to teach that proud prince a lesson together. Me? With him? Don't joke around like that. Still, on the topic of the... Here we are. At the... Still.
What's going on? Did he just say Cyreni's studying here? But how is that possible? Wasn't she... Of course, Lygus disappears right when I need answers. Forget it. I need to catch up with Feinen first.
Feinen aliens.
Amazing. Talantin may have fallen, but their scales are...
I hope you still remember your purpose, new recruit.
You seem awfully confident, Kremnoan. Let's see how you define the idea.
For your information, in Castrum Kremnos, the punishment for profaning a duel with such crooked words is impalement. But as we're in foreign lands, I'll indulge you. The signet of Kremnos, the crown jewel of our people.
A ring. Not just any ornament, I'd wager.
Don't push your luck. Think I'd pour my heart out to you? Just know that Kremnos' 1,000 years of glory could bring a titan to its knees.
So to him, glory and his people outweigh...
And the very destiny that Mighty himself will eventually show.
Now this is a tough one. What can I possibly offer against a... Well, comrade? What does your gut tell you? Looks like we really are on the same wavelength. In the end, there's only one deliverer that appeared in my life on that day. How ironic. I can't even look just thinking about how my village was. Speaking rationally, I know it's not nearly, but here and now, this car.
Perhaps that itself is the answer.
Look, Feinen.
It's so nice to see you all again. Lady Trinen, Feinen, and... hello. Seeing you here sure is a sweet surprise. Why so surprised? Could it be... Did you miss...
Cyrene? This is... incredible. I was literally just thinking about how you might be here. But
I was supposed to leave with the priests, but then I heard Lady Maiden was with a white-haired young man. I figured it had to be you, so I snuck back here.
That's Cyrene for you. Unfortunately.
Still playing house, boy?
You get the idea.
Quite the hothead. You know, you two just might get along. Don't worry, you already know what the answer is. If that's your choice, I am with you. I am with you because I remember it all too. The fields of Ide Silicii, those red leaves, that little swing of mine beneath the tree where I dreamed the sweetest dreams. And those dear fairies in the Memorance Maze. The pain speaks for itself. Our hometown may have been just a tiny village, but that's not enough, Feinen. Even though hatred can help people grow and turn a boy into an unbreakable warrior, what you need now is victory. You can't just stack the you have to throw the weight of your future onto...
The future? What do you mean?
Maybe that was a bit too cryptic for you, but it's actually why not have our mutual friend here stand on the scales? How about it? Can you help us? Relax. Our dear Crown Prince won't have.
Let's try that. The fate of Akuma hang. I will stake everything. Let's. Together we'll prove that what weighs more is the resolve to shoulder an immutable past and carry it into the future.
Talantin, the fair, the just, they of unassailable, in the name of the Holy Maiden of the Three Fates, lower your scale.
Your offering is...
Yes, a flimsy little card.
Interesting. Very well. If you...
It's...
The scales. They're wavering.
Talantin is deliberating on the outcome.
This is suffocating. Like the whole... But I believe.
Finally decide.
Hear thee, children of humanity. I shall pronounce judgment. For the one whose offering weighs... one from Ides Elysiae. However, heed this, the true weight of conviction but rather in that which tips the scale.
What's that supposed to mean?
I think the Titan means that it's not anyone's personal convictions that outweigh the fate of the world. It's about a wish. One...
Yes. Even you.
Placing us both on the same side of the scales? Foolish. We Kremnoans are your mortal enemies. Such weak idealism will only get you skewered on our spears.
Fine by me. I've never claimed to be the deliverer from the card anyway. I'm a soldier. And if it's my fate to bleed my last on the battlefield, then so be it. I'll fight to my last breath. And that's all a hero really is. Someone with that kind of conviction.
A brilliant explanation.
Jetzt kommt die
Just
beiden
as
auch noch.
prophesied, on this day, the final two heroes shall join the flame chain.
I should have known from the start. They all say Lady Goldweaver is quite brazen. But
Oh, I have 1,000 ways to tame a lion.
The Kremnoans far outmatch Akuma's forces, yet we haven't lost a single soul.
do you honestly think Kremnoans?
Your forces are equally and so...
Perhaps Akuma isn't at...
Now that the wheels of fate are turned, follow me, brave outlander. History shall remember this moment.
You must see now how different this is from the flame. Patience. We're approaching. These are such as this very moment. This is a moment. Our heroes will be.
They say that the heroes of this world should be as countless as they yet know. So, in the end, the black tide still swallowed everything.
The West stands protected by mighty Kremnoans. We needn't fear for a glide. Let's move.
That only leaves 3 out.
So... this is the...
Finan, we set out on this journey to answer the world's desire.
That's what it means to be a Chrysosaur.
Then why? Why must Emborius's wishes be so cruel? We made the best choices we could. Whenever we... But in the end, the prophecy that led us... Why does it look like this?
We haven't had any other choice. Even if we only see the long, long night ahead, I still so. To the temple after which, or embark on one.
Akt 3, die Rückkehr.
Please forgive us for disturbing your sleep, Oryx.
It matters not. I know fate has run its course.
The black tide has reached Akuma. Amphorius does not. It is time for the Era Nova.
As agreed, I shall present the core flame of tide. Ride the river of time. It will guard your passage to the vortex of Genesis. Step through and witness.
Professor Anaxa proved the truth of Genesis with his sacrifice. As Chrysos heirs of the prophecy, we were always now. It's our turn.
I don't need another pep talk, Finan. After all, we've been ready to fight fate ever since we left the village.
Yeah. Come. Let's claim the miracle we were promised.
And then... rise.
Light calendar 4931, the third week of the month of Evernight, and the end of all. The Titan has revealed the gateway of fate. Please, beyond this gate lies the new world that our heroes... Then you'll understand how the mortal the so-called deliverer is nothing more than Emphorius's own delusion. A pitiful fantasy that it could please, esteemed one. The answer...
Gut, dann war's das hier für die Folge. Und man sieht sich in der nächsten Folge wieder. Bis dann.